Hail! Are you going up to the ruins? Your timing is impeccable. I'm on a critical mission for the Mages Guild and I need assistance. These ruins contain a powerful relic, King Aphren's sword. With all the chaos in this region, the ogres, these cultists, the sword is not safe. You're smarter than you look. Yes, I need to bring King Aphren's sword back to Wayrest. The supernal dreamers got here first, but it's actually a good thing. Their meddling awakened the spirits of this place, who killed every last one of them. Right again. Complicating matters further, King Aphren's sword was shattered into 3 parts. Legend says it can only be reforged in King Aphren's tomb. If you're brave enough to find the pieces and get them reforged, there will be a reward. I'm actually jealous, you know. I've always wanted to see the ruins of King Aphren's hold. All the stories I've heard about the sword, the hold, the king himself. I'd go along, but I have no stomach for fighting the spirits of the dead. My research suggests the 3 parts of the sword, the blade, the hilt, and the pommel, can be found in the 3 towers within the hold. Only King Aphren's spirit can reforge the sword. You must take the pieces into the king's tomb. There are books about the subject, you know. We don't have time for a history lesson. To summarize, Aphren was a ruthless merchant king early in the First Era. He conquered many of his neighbors, quite infamous. There are no specific records of what occurred here, only vague references. King Aphren allegedly spent all his time at war. While he was away, his enemies apparently attacked Aphren's hold and killed everyone. The king himself died soon after. King Aphren's sword was sacred. He never let anyone else touch it. We don't know how it was shattered or even if it really has magical properties. It certainly sounds like it's worth studying, though. Honestly, that was a surprise. I was told it was a quiet place. I presume it was the supernal dreamers who disturbed the dead. Perhaps because they sought the sword, or perhaps they were only trespassing. Either way, they're all dead. My research suggests the 3 parts of the sword, the blade, the hilt, and the pommel, can be found in the 3 towers within the hold. Only King Aphren's spirit can reforge the sword. You must take the pieces into the king's tomb.
That sword. You loved it more than you ever loved me. When they came, they took us into the courtyard. I thought you would rescue us. Where were you? Why, Father? Why did you abandon us? Why did you let us die?
These are sacred grounds. My sacred grounds. They are not meant for the living. Are you the one who disturbs our rest? Where did you get those? Those are mine! None may touch those save for me. That blade, that hilt, that pommel. To hold them again, please, give them to me. You insolent, unworthy whelp! How dare you? Tell me, what do you want? I'll give you anything, just to hold it for one moment. You need me. You need me to restore it. The dead do not lie so easily as the living. Yes, you can trust me. Give it to me, and I'll restore it. Anything just to hold it again. Oh yes. Thank you. It's been so long. I never should have shattered the sword. It was a mistake. Yes, of course. I have haunted these halls for centuries, hoping I might wield this weapon once more. There. The sword is whole again. It feels wrong, though. All wrong. Because it was my obsession with this weapon, and the war I waged with it that ruined all that I loved. My sweet daughter. While I fought to subjugate my neighbors, I left her here. They killed her, but it was my fault. Mira? You saw my Mira? My poor sweet child. I wronged her so. I worried that her spirit would not rest. I wanted to seek her out. I have been unable to enter her tomb, though. I did. Since the day I discovered what had happened, all I wanted was to beg her forgiveness. Even more than I wanted this damn sword. Perhaps now, though, perhaps I can make amends. Perhaps I can show her how sorry I am. You can help me. You can show her. You can tell her how sorry I am. If she sees the sword, maybe she will understand. Please, I beg you, give my daughter the sword. I cannot force you. Perhaps I don't even deserve an opportunity to make amends. Take it. Whatever you do with it, just take it away from here. My daughter's tomb is just down the corridor. Just please consider it.
Is that it? Is that the sword? Did you get it reforged? So it's not just the spirits of the soldiers that have been disturbed. Does the king, too, wander these ruins in search of peace? Ha! I presume she was among those killed when the king was out conquering his neighbors. Funny how a restless afterlife can change the hearts of the dead. Doubtless he deserves no such redemption. May I have the sword now? Of course, you have earned it. I would be surprised if we crossed paths again, but you never know. Anything is possible.